It's Travel Michigan. I'm Dave Lorenz, along with Michelle Grinnell. And Michelle, where are we headed?
We're ending this week on a sweet note at the Vermontville Maple Syrup Festival, which is happening April 25th through the 27th. And here to talk to us about that is Eugene Fisher, who is the president of the festival. So, Eugene, welcome to the show, and tell us what's happening with maple syrup in Michigan this year.
Well, by golly, we got a lot of things going on this year again. We're in our 74th year. We are what they call the granddaddy of the maple syrup organizations. We're the oldest one in Michigan. And we start right in with a lot of entertainment and everything for the weekend. And let me just give you an example. On Friday, we'll start out with a talent show, and we have a great big fireworks Friday night.
Oh.
And we're going to have all our syrup producers in town. We got 12 of them that belong to what we call the Vermontville Maple Syrup Corporation. And they'll all be in town with their syrups and their candies and their sugars and their popcorns and their pop and all those things that go along and making with maple syrup. And they also will tell the individuals about their different processes they have. As you probably know or don't know, different producers use different fuels to make their maple syrup. As an example, we have natural gas, some of them use, of course, wood. We have some that are one that uses used oil and also bottled gas. So, there's a variety of fuels they'll use along for that. Now, to make maple syrup, first of all, let me tell you about our town. Our town's probably around 856 people, and that's counting the cats and the dogs. But it's a very small village. And what makes it nice on all this stuff we have is that it's a stone throw. You can stand right in the middle of Main Street and throw a stone and go to every one of the things that I'm going to be listing.
Well, describe where Vermontville is in the state. I've been there, but I wonder how many people have.
Vermontville is about 25 miles west of Lansing, 25 miles south of Ionia, and about 25 miles north of Battle Creek.
Sure.
And about 45 miles east of Grand Rapids.
Well, that'll get us there.
Right in the middle of the hub of the wheel.
Yeah.
And we have very good roads coming in, 66, Ionia Road, of course, and 27, and so we have good highways coming into the village.
So why is Vermontville, the granddaddy of all the maple syrup festivals? Why do you host it there?
Well, they started this back in the 40s at the barber shop of all times, and everybody was talking about how they'd like to get, how they could sell their product. And so it's one of the guys that come up with the idea in the barber shop is that, hey, how about we try to have a free pancake and breakfast thing and see if we can promote Vermontville and also the Vermontville maple syrup products. So golly sakes, they started that, and it happened to start off with a half-a-day event where they had free pancakes and syrup, and Aunt Jemima give them the stuff for the pancakes, and the farmer donated the sausage, and of course the syrup producers donated the syrup. But since then, it's built up now to a 2.5-day event that is really fun-filled and with everything.
Well, and
as an example, I can tell you what we have in here.
Sure.
We have everything from, like I said earlier, with the syrup producers, and we also have our Maple Manor, what we call our Maple Manor producing product right in Vermontville, where we can explain from A to Z the whole process of how the maple syrup is made. And we also have two parades. We have a children's parade Saturday morning and a parade, the grand parade, in the afternoon at 2 o'clock. We have a 5K run, believe that or not, in the morning at 8 o'clock on a Saturday. And we have a flea market, and we have one of the biggest arts and crafts in Michigan also. we have all kinds of amusement rides from Mid-America where they can go on them Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we have a petting zoo Saturday and Sunday,
Wow.
which is greatly loved by especially the kids and all that. And on Saturday night, we have what they call Little Miss Maple Syrup Pageant. And that's a nice event where a lot of the young ladies compete to be the Miss Maple Syrup Pageant princess.
Well, you know, Eugene, you mentioned a lot of these events that you have going. You have a lot of really cool things.
Oh, yeah.
But you know the one.
What's nice about it's all free.
Oh, that's great.
Can
That
come
is
in
nice.
town if they want to not spend a dime. Of course, if they want to go on amusement rides or something to eat, because as an example, we got all kinds of eats in town.
Yeah.
We have pancakes and syrup Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll have barbecued chicken on that weekend. We'll have beef dinners. And we have different barbecues. We're going to have a pig barbecue and a beef barbecue, and we have all kinds of food for anybody's taste or anything they want to do.
Well, you're making me hungry. Of course,
I hope so.
Yeah. Well, I was expecting to with my sweet tooth to get a little hungry for maple syrup products, but you mentioned all these other things too. The pancake breakfast and the barbecue chicken and the roast beef dinners and all that. So there's a lot of fun food. Now, you do have a bunch of entertainment going as well. I see the Glen Aaron Pipe Band is going to be performing on your main stage.
Yes, they've been here every year, and they do a tremendous job, and we got very professional entertainment coming in. And what we have right downtown, we built a stage years ago, a covered stage, and we bring Clyde Bodell in, who's one of the top sound gentlemen around with his equipment. So we have very good sound that'll be all over the town when they perform on the stage.
All 850 people will be able to hear.
Yeah, also, and hopefully another 30,000.
Yeah, that's right. I bet you're right. Now, I see that the Vermontville Historical Museum will be open as well.
Yes, sir, and that's another fun-filled thing. It's entirely free, and that'll be open for the weekend. There'll be people in there explaining it. It also shows all the history of not only Vermontville, but, Eaton County. We're in Eaton County, and everything that went on then, and it's very, very interesting.
Well, and I'm glad that you have this kind of display on how maple syrup is made, because that's important for people to understand where their food comes from.
Oh, gosh sakes, that's what I'm saying. In the Maple Manor, that's where our boiling is done for the town, and we have people in there to explain it, like I said previously, from A to Z, how they tap the tree, going from tapping the tree to the gathering to how it comes out of the tank and how it goes through the whole process and how it's filtered and how it's canned. And like I said, there's A to Z, the complete thing on it.
Well, Eugene, it sounds like you have just about everything there, and people will enjoy this April 25th and 26th. I don't know if, Michelle, if you noticed, they even have antique cars, woodworking demonstrations, a sawmill.
They have arm wrestling even.
Arm wrestling.
Everything.
Well, after all that maple syrup, you'll need to work off your energy, I think. That's fantastic. Well, Eugene, thank you so much. Eugene Fisher, president of the Vermontville Maple Syrup Festival in Vermontville. It's going to be a great time for all, and something tells me you'll enjoy it. So check it out coming up April 25th through the 27th. And for more information, all you have to do is go to the website. It is Vermontville Maple Syrup Festival.org, and you'll find all that info. Of course, we'll have a link from Michigan.org as well. Well, that's all the time we have for this week's program. Can't believe it's already come to an end. Want to thank Mark Blackwell for engineering today's program. And on behalf of Michelle Grinnell here in the studio and myself, we'd like to thank you for joining us this week and invite you to join us next week right here on Travel Michigan, where your trip begins at Michigan.org.